Hello everyone, this is Future Ninja speaking, and today we are going to do the Apollo 11 mission in the video game Spaceflight Simulator. Well, as you know, the previous missions were done by ISRO. This one is done by NASA. And as you can see, this is my Saturn V rocket. And the Saturn V rocket was used for the Apollo 11 mission. I tried to make it realistic. It's not that realistic. But as long as the mission is similar to the actual mission, that's all it matters really. So, as you can see, this is how much this I couldn't get the NASA and the NASA logo and United States flag. Only United States written. I could only get that by coloring it. And for the ISRO missions, there are no India flags, no India, no ISRO, no India emblem. Yeah, I'm sad that there is none of those. I wish it was there, but oh well. That's why it was not there in a detailed one. The skins were not even available. And we are going to go to low Earth orbit. As you can see, I'm turning. So, in the real Apollo 11 mission, the lander landed on the Sea of Tranquility. I am having problems pronouncing it. Sea of Tranquility, I think. Sea of Tranquility. That's, I think, correct. I think that is correct. Okay, we are going to go to the highest point in our trajectory. And since the lander will not be coming to Earth, okay, the command module will be coming back to Earth, not the lander. The lander will stay in low moon orbit. So we are not going to remove the lander from the moon. Instead, we are going to make a moon base with the lander, which is not going to be a recreation of any mission. It's just going to be a custom mission, which no one has actually done, but we are just going to do that. I want to make some custom missions. It will mean that I can make whatever mission I want. I'll be making that quite a lot, but I will be also making these recreations of actual missions. Alright, so the top part I used fuel tanks and parachutes. Also one docking port to make the top part, which is escape abort system. And there is a part for that escape abort system, but the problem with that one is that whenever I try to use that, the docking port would come off my capsule. I was doing some tests, so that's why when you see I am renaming something, that means I am renaming, not renaming, deleting. Sorry, mixed up that. You see, when I am deleting something, that means it's the old lander in the test mission. Yeah, I always forget to delete those. I just keep it really. Actually, I've done 2 test missions. So there will be one named the Moon Space Station, which is just the Moon Space Station, which we are going to do as well. And you see one thing orbiting around the Earth? You can see another arrow. That's my International Space Station. Not similar to the actual thing, but it's my space station. Not Moon Space Station, Earth Space Station. Earth Space Station, I just say Space Station for that, because Earth is our home planet. So yeah, kind of makes sense. Alright, we are going to go to the lowest point of our trajectory. Oh, that not the lander, that's the command module remaining of my test mission. I don't know exactly why it was still there. I think it was a lander. It was the lander in the test mission. Alright. And you see there is still the second stage left, which is not the command module or the lander. We are going to use the rest of the fuel in the second stage. The third and fourth are the lander and command module, so we are not going to talk about those yet. Okay, I got captured into high moon orbit. Now we are going to lower with the rest of my fuel. In the second stage, we are going to go to low moon orbit, because that's easier in low moon orbit. If you don't do it in low moon orbit, you are going to have some problems. I had tried it without going to low moon orbit, and it was very problematic. It was difficult to land near the Sea of Tranquility. You are starting to see the places where some missions have landed. I don't know all of them. I don't know where Sea of Serenity, where what mission was done, which landed on the Sea of Serenity. I don't know if that's pronounced correct at all. Oh, I thought I was controlling the command module, but nope, I was controlling the lander. That's why you saw me using RCS. And just recently I learned RCS full form. It is Reaction Control System. Yeah, that's the full form of RCS. It uses gas to move. Now, there's a reason why we are not going to stay at the bottom of the moon orbit. There's a reason why. We're going to go to the top, so we can slow down, and by slowing down we are going to get a trajectory near the Sea of Tranquility. It's not going to be exactly at the point of where the Sea of Tranquility will be, because it's difficult getting in a certain point. And you know this video is 23 minutes long. Yeah. And I was almost able to do it on the first try, but I had some issues, which I am not going to be telling you because that's edited out. And since it is edited out, it's not required for telling. If it's edited out, not required. But just I told you, still, I had to do many attempts in every single mission, you know. I had to do like at least once or twice at least. That's minimum. Some like took me more than 5 tries. 5 tries. Which is quite a lot considering this is just a video game. I'm surprised that in the real life mission, most of the time people have managed to do it in the first try, which is massive, like massive for real. Alright, we are now going to slow down a bunch in both directions. So we are going upwards and to the left side. And we are going to the left side just so we can slow down us going to the right side too fast. We have to make that sideways movement 0. There's a reason why. If the movement is way too much, what happens? you just roll over and crash, which we know we don't want. We absolutely don't want. Alright, we are again slowing down in both directions, basically downwards and right. Okay, I'm actually going to just tell you the part I edited out. I do the editing because I like to edit, but I edited the part where I crashed because it's going to make the video shorter, which is going to be pretty good. It's not like you have infinite time to watch my videos or anyone's videos. Infinite time is not possible, so that's why I made it a bit shorter by doing that. And when it crashed, my engines and the landing legs were just gone. Just crashed into the moon's surface. The fuel tank was still there, but you need the engines at least to dock with the command module and get the data from the moon. And since this is the same world where I just play for fun, I have already got the achievement of landing on the moon, so I won't get any special achievement, but it's a nice mission which should be done and recorded and sent on YouTube. Yeah, I should do that. That's why I'm doing this mission in the first place. There will be, of course, some missions which I have not done at all. Yeah, those missions, yeah, I will have a journey. Kind of like a journey. Okay, we are slowing down because we are only a few meters away from the surface. We have landed and it's near the Sea of Tranquility. As you can see. Yeah, I'm right here. Okay. See, I'm pretty close to the Sea of Tranquility. The game recognized that I was near the Sea of Tranquility, so it said landed on the moon's surface. Location, Sea of Tranquility. Now I'm just, turning and boosting until I am pretty high up, so I can get a low moon orbit and then dock with the command module. And you have to get in the correct direction, so you have to get a direction perfect, the direction. And I actually got the direction correct without fast forwarding, so I know the direction of the command module. As you can see, I'm typing it. Yeah, I just typed it so I don't get confused which one is which. As you can see, my moon base, which I have done for fun, which is also not recorded, but we will do in the next video anyways, that same mission. And you see both of the orbits were close, you saw. Now we are almost near to the highest point of our trajectory, and from there we are going to boost until we get a low moon orbit. Never mind. Okay, now we are going to have to time warp until we get to the transfer window, which takes about a minute or something. Probably not a minute. Maybe a minute? I don't know. I didn't have a stopwatch to know. Alright, now since the movement, it is just 0.74 meters per second I have to accelerate. That's why I used RCS instead of engines. If we needed a bit higher amount of extra speed, then I would have used engines. Now, you see, that Uvendria, I can't exactly pronounce it at all. You see, I am time warping to the point where I am near to the command module, and good thing I didn't have to slow down, otherwise it doesn't show you the velocity and the side velocity. Since I know the velocity is 15 meters per second, which is too much, we don't want that speed. We want it to be at least maximum is 3.5, and we should keep it minimum to 1.5. Yeah, and if you get anything lower than 1.5, oh, you're going to have a problem. And you can see, yeah, I clicked on it, so you know. That's the command module right there. Okay, I am time warping because I don't want to wait too long. We should time warp whenever we play this specific game, this Spaceflight Simulator. Yeah, but don't skip anything in real life, okay? Wait, you have to wait for everything in real life. But you can kind of afford that in video games, but still you have to use patience in everything, really. So it doesn't matter. Okay, we are very close to the command module. Now we are going to turn after we actually slow down the rocket. It's going way too fast, and the side velocity, I accidentally increased it. Now I'm turning it like that so we can dock easily. Alright. And the lander has too much fuel. That's why it's perfect for the moon mission. We can get some extra fuel when we are going to do the moon space station mission. Alright, we are about to dock. As you can see, the two docking ports have different sizes, but that does not matter. They still can dock as long we go to in the middle and dock. Yes, it has docked. Now I'm going to transfer 1% fuel. Imagine the astronauts have gone into the capsule or into the command module. Astronauts don't exist in this video game yet, so there is nothing such as astronauts in this video game. But you can make fake astronauts, which is not really astronauts, kind of like robots, the ones you mimic. Now I'm going to rename the lander to Moon Space Station 2, because I have already done that mission for fun. And I am going to... I first named it Moon Base 2, but then I forgot that the name was Moon Space Station 2. So yeah, I changed it in a second. See, I clicked it. Now I'm going to change it. I did not adjust the orbit then, but I'm going to adjust it in the next video, because we are going to do the Moon Space Station video in the mission in the next video. And the mission we are going to do in the next video is not a real one, just a mission for fun, which we are going to do, which I have already told you. Now we are going to click on navigate to Earth. So it will show us how we can go to the Earth, and you use the same steps to practically go to the moon, go to Mars, Venus, Mercury, many options. Now I'm going to boost until we get a trajectory near the Earth. Alright, we have used RCS. And don't worry, it is minus 0.10, which we want, because it will give us a trajectory which will put us in our trajectory our trajectory will be inside the atmosphere. So if we don't click the separator and separate our fuel tank, engine and RCS from the capsule, you know what will happen? It's not going to land. Everything will burn up, which we don't want. So I'm going to use the rest of my fuel. I have too much fuel to, slow down. When you have too much fuel in a mission, use it to slow down. It's great for that. And I realized something. You need so much fuel just to go to the moon, and you need so less, a lot less fuel to return to the Earth. Okay, we are about to land. Okay, the heat shield is going to take up all of the heat we are going to get. Alright. Okay, so now you see the heat shield has got all of the heat absorbed. Now we are going to time warp 3 times, and we will click the parachute until the parachute's actually deployed. Now we are just going to keep it 3 times time warped, because I am not going to wait too much. Now we are going to deploy the parachute again at 500 meters above the surface. Boom! Boom! Yeah, I had to say boom 2 times. I didn't get it perfectly, but I have. Now the capsule's 200 meters away from the surface of the Earth, and in the real mission they landed in one of the seas. Yeah, they landed in one of the seas, but in this game there is nothing such as seas. Now I clicked on recover, and as you can see, we have got these many achievement logs, basically mission logs. Now you see I have recovered, means the astronauts have came out, and we have deleted the, basically we have, NASA has taken the capsule. We are imagining that, okay, it's probably the astronauts came out after the mission, that's true, but if NASA reused the capsule, I don't know if they reused the capsule, I don't know. So I am going to show you the location of the Sea of Tranquility. And bye. I will see you in the next video. Bye.